What's up guys, I'm Octavian, and today I want to bring you a guide on how to defeat other paladins as a retribution paladin. This guide will not include gear, talents, or runes. If you want to see this info, check out my level 60 Ret Paladin PvP guide, the link's in the description. Okay, so let's begin with Ret Paladins. Fighting other Rets as a Ret is probably my most favorite duels, as it usually feels like it's a game of chess. I watch other Paladins duel, and I see them use Repentance as their first GCD. Never do this. Repentance is such an important ability for you to just waste it so early. Also, I only ever trinket the Hodge, never the Repentance. With that said, as the duel begins, do your rotation beginning with Exorcism if they are far, or Judgment if they are just within range. I use my Repentance as bait, so I watch my HP and let it drop around 50%, sometimes lower. Then I will use Repentance. They will have a choice to trinket or sit the rep. If they trinket, instantly Hodge, hoping that they will be using their bubble. Burst them down till they do. When the other paladin bubbles, they should be around your HP. Do not panic, brother. Use Divine Steed and run away, jumping at the last second for maximum range and begin healing. Save your bubble for as long as you can. If you can last the full duration of their bubble without using yours, it is GG. If the paladin is on you while attacking in bubble, again, do not panic. Have faith that the light will protect you. Start to spam Flash of Light to get those Sacred Shield crits and Fanaticism healing over time. But don't forget to juke the Rebuke. The Paladin has 100% increased time between swings while in bubble, so if they don't have their full kit off cooldown, they won't be able to kill you. And just so you know, in a normal duel, no Paladin should use Lay on Hands, as it is frowned upon. But if the other Paladin uses Lay on Hands first, you laugh at them, shame them if you wish, then feel free to use yours. Alright, now versus a shockadin, the playstyle is far more defensive, as a good shockadin can be very intimidating. Thankfully, there aren't that many. Shockadins, I mean. Versus a shockadin, I watch what they do, engage their skill off their actions. Also, side note, do your best to not do what this paladin is doing. Keyboard turning and backpedaling while clicking your spells will be a huge hindrance. Leave a comment if you want me to make a guide on the perfect key binding setup. Anyway, I will cast Judgment of Wisdom on them and see if they instant dispel them. If they do, then I know I'm playing against a decent paladin. Do your normal rotation, but now you must watch your Sacred Shield more. Every time the bubble proc happens, get a Flash of Light in for the crit healing over time effect. Do it as often as you can, as you will get your mana back with Illumination. Every time the shockadin puts Wisdom on you, remove it immediately. You will still run out of mana faster than the shockadin at first, especially if they keep removing your Wisdom. Use this to your advantage. The shockadin will notice your low mana and HP and will become more aggressive and less defensive. If you have two pieces of the tier 1 Retribution Paladin set, this next part will be easier. With these two pieces, you can apply Wisdom and Crusader with one Judgment. So while you are low mana, begin attacking with Seal of Wisdom. Get a couple of hits in for mana, then cast your Judgment of Wisdom and then go back into Seal of Wisdom. The shockadin will have to waste GCDs and a lot of mana dispelling both your Vindication debuffs, your Crusader, and your Wisdom. So every time the shockadin finally dispels your Wisdom, just reapply the Wisdom on them and then go back into using your Seal of Wisdom, waiting for them to dispel it again. Keep doing this to force the shockadin back into defense. And then when you start winning the mana game, go back to using Seal of Martyrdom and apply maximum pressure. Feel free to pop wings at this point to force the Paladin into defense. Alright, and now for the prop Paladin. If you are red, the way to beat a prop Paladin is by not dueling them. Easy, just don't duel them and you won't have a problem. But not for real. If you duel a prop Paladin, your only chance to win is to be behind the prop Paladin the entire time. Because if you attack from the front, they will block your attacks and you will just end up killing yourself with Holy Shield. I assume Blizzard will nerf Holy Shield as it is clearly overtuned just a little bit. But I believe that was everything. If this guide was helpful to you at all, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and leave a comment on what class you want to see next. And thanks for watching.